Hey everyone, it's FLAK. Battlefield 2042's new map is here, and I'm sure many of you are anxious to get your hands on the new content. If you don't want to play the Exposure 24/7 playlist, I thought it would be a great time to highlight a problem that up until recently was really hampering my Battlefield 2042 experience, and that is getting stuck playing the same few maps over and over. Now, I'm not the only one with this problem, and it's certainly frustrating. As much as I love Manifest and am fine playing it 3 times in a row, I do think that variety is good, and as it turns out, thanks to the design of Battlefield 2042, I've been shooting myself in the foot since launch, and there's a good chance you have been too. So you're probably aware the game doesn't have a server browser. We're used to punching the play button and letting the matchmaking system sort everything out. It's not ideal, but it does get us into a match. But the real problem begins when your first game ends. In previous Battlefield games, the next match would just immediately begin loading. You're put into a loading screen and you can't leave the server until the next match starts. It was like this in Battlefield 1 and in Battlefield 5, but in Battlefield 2042, it doesn't work that way. The game is designed to put you back into the main character screen, presumably so you can check out your specialists, modify weapons, etc. during the downtime between matches. It's only gotten more confusing how this all works after the most recent update, with the UI prompting you with options like return to menu and skip to lobby and continue. It's not abundantly clear what any of these things actually do, or the difference between, say, what return to menu and skip to lobby is, so let's just say that you manage to get back to the main character screen. It should look something like this. If you're like me, you probably ignore the small text down here at the bottom of the screen that notes you're waiting for the next match to start, or perhaps you just impulsively hit the much larger and more visible play button out of habit or impatience. And if you did that, congratulations, you just borked your entire Battlefield 2042 experience. By hitting the play button, you told Battlefield 2042 to start the matchmaking process all over again. It's going to hunt for the best match based on a variety of factors, primarily getting you into a game first, which likely tosses you into a new server and out of the old one's map rotation. This often leads to playing the same maps repeatedly, likely the ones that no one wants to play, and a general reduction in map variety. It also involuntarily breaks up any team chemistry you might have had with other players in your squad. Now, you might think that I'm stupid for not noticing this, but there's no feedback anywhere that explains the mechanics of what's happening during this process. I've seen a ton of complaints regarding map rotations on social media and YouTube comments, which means I'm not the only one doing this. The user experience with matchmaking in Battlefield 2042 isn't intuitive or clear. And it's hard to blame players for this. Again, we've never dealt with this issue before. We're used to waiting. Other games that cross over with the fan base, like Call of Duty, will actually clearly showcase when you're in a lobby waiting for a match to start. You've got the visual feedback of people in your lobby walking with you, as well as a list of names. In Battlefield 2042, there is no clear indication you're even in a server. It's a visually solitary experience, and it makes hitting the play button feel necessary. This is a great example of how minor oversights can sabotage how fans play your game, and how developers really need to do better homework and testing when developing systems like this. Of course, they could just reinstitute a server browser and give players complete freedom on which maps they would like to play. Personally, I would enjoy that. The server browser exists in Portal, it is a fan expectation, and adding it should be a priority for developers moving forwards. I always enjoyed finding a server, looking at the map rotation, and knowing when I would get to play the maps that I like. DICE have hinted that a number of matchmaking improvements are on the way, so hopefully a server browser is going to be part of those initiatives. Either way, the user experience for matchmaking in Battlefield 2042 needs an overhaul, and this is especially true with new institutions like the Battle Pass system and the generally more confusing UI. If you're still struggling with that, my best advice here, just don't hit anything, let the game go and matchmake to the next match. That should reduce a lot of the problems here that you might be running through if you're trying to navigate through all of those menus. In the meantime, hopefully this video will help you enjoy Battlefield 2042 a bit more, as well as get your hands on the new map sooner. And just out of curiosity, did you know that this was a thing in Battlefield 2042? Tell me down below in the comments. If you want the server browser back, tell me that down below as well. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If not, a dislike. Make sure to subscribe for all the latest upcoming Battlefield videos, and if you want to support the channel, keep your money, share this video, or check out some of our channel sponsors. As always, thanks for watching.